Hi all, this is the picture I did today, picture of Nicole, and I edited this quite fast because I already had in mind what to do. I wanted something like this, so I was very fast in editing. The big problem is that I had to crop a lot to frame like this because when I took this shot I was too far, and that's the problem of prime lenses. You must shot where you are, and that's it. After that I got closer to the model to frame like this, but poses after that weren't the same, so they were less natural because I told her to pose that way, but when she did by herself, of course she did it better. And well, let's go to Lightroom. I had to shot this picture at ISO 800 because it was already dark. The sun was down already. f1.4 and 1/250 seconds shutter speed. I usually use that to avoid blur. So the first things I did were to adjust the framing, raise clarity and exposure, and shadows too, because I wanted to have all the pixels into the histogram without anything out, because I wanted to have the maximum amount of values to use in Photoshop. Then I added some vignetting and adjusted further the framing. And this is the final frame. That's how I exported as a TIFF into Photoshop. And the first thing I do was to remove imperfection, such as this sign with the clone stamp, cloning adjacent areas and pasting them on the sign. By paying attention at these lines, they must be straight, or the cloning can be noticed. Then I cloned this part of the pillar because it can be seen in the background, and I didn't like it, so I cloned it to give the impression that it goes outside the frame. And then I cleansed the floor and removed some white patches around. Oh, and I removed the imperfections of the jeans. Okay, then I did the sharpening the usual way with sharp mask on the cloned image here. I cloned this here and did unsharp mask with some pre-made values like this. Then I duplicated this into another level, which was then filtered as an IG pass, and even here this is my pre-made value. And then with the brush I masked the whole group to only show the sharpening on the model. Everything else didn't need it. Then I did some dodge and burn by using two layers of curves, one overexposing and the other one underexposing, and with the brush I brushed where I needed it. So this is the first group, first level of dodge and burn, and this is the second. I wanted to darken this area because it was too much distracting. So this is the wall, dodge and burn. Okay, then I converted in black and white because I was sure that this picture had to be in black and white. And I added some layers of color balance and selective color correction, and I played with the values until I was satisfied. I didn't touch this one because sometimes by touching directly the black and white layer you end up having some ugly artifacts like this. So I didn't touch it. And after that I added some vignetting with the black brush in this area, which was then merged as a soft light merging method. Then I added a gradient here to give more emphasis to this beautiful light coming from up here. And then I did the final corrections, which are mostly curves. I adjusted the contrast by toning the curve. Wait, I show you one by one. This. I raised the point of black here because I wanted this way. Lately I have a strange fetish for this kind of black and whites. I don't know why. I like them very much. Then this one was a further burn of this area in the background because it was there is still the sign. I forgot to turn on the cloning layer. I was saying I did a further burn on the background because it was too much bright, and then I raised even more the black point and the overall exposure, and as the last step I increased the contrast by a bit, and then I added my logo, and that was finished. That's exactly how I imagined this picture when I took it, so I'm quite satisfied with it. Okay guys, see you the next time. Remember to read the description of every video because there are some important informations. See you next time.